All right, hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Otis Frampton Live. Gonna spend an hour or so here working on something a little different today, even though it's still Patchwork Vase related. Gonna also wait for some people to come into the chat room here. Get settled in. In the meantime, issue 3 of the Patchwork Vase comes out tomorrow, March 26th. Wherever Image comics are sold, it's also on digital. You can get it on Comixology/Kindle. Image is going to be distributing digital comics through a new platform soon. I forget the name. I'll check that out so I can update people. But this comes out tomorrow. Please check it out. I got my comp copies here. I'll show you a little later. Alright, that's enough advertising. Today I'm going to be working on, I'm going to do some sketches of these two characters, the Foolish Owl and the Wise Donkey, which are in an upcoming issue of Patchwork Vase. And I've done the basic design of them, here. But I want to do some sketches of the expressions, basically. I have to do a cover for the issue so that it can be on the back of issue 5, and I'm going to go for something sort of simple for this one. Some covers you go for action, some covers you go for suspense or whatever. But this one I kind of wanted to just show these two characters in a sort of, stage environment with very little background, but just sort of a, hey, who are these guys kind of thing. Anyway, so it's time to do some sketching. And I'm just going to basically kind of get used to drawing these characters, getting their basic shapes down. I did the designs, and I'm happy with them, but let's just want to do some expressions. So let's start by kind of analyzing what I have here for the characters and their shapes. Got kind of a triangle shape for, oops. Just so I'd like to figure out like shapes for characters, and I haven't drawn these characters in a while, obviously. So let's do shocked first. Then I will go in, get some sketches down, refine them. Let's do kind of laughing next. A big donkey laugh. It's gonna be big teeth. Kind of don't like how that other one, or you don't like how it looked. Kind of figure maybe bent ears, like kind of angled off in different directions. There, that's better. This guy. I don't think this guy gets too upset much, but I'll do frustrated. I know I'm sort of just drawing squigglies here, but trust me, I know what I'm doing. Okay, let's do one more. We got him looking happy. What? Let's get him looking sad here for the next one. Another big teeth one. The ears way back on that one. All right, now we got four expressions. I'm gonna crop this so we can get more space in there. All right, then I'll do the same for the foolish owl. So got kind of a very rectangular thing. I'm going to turn these guys off here so I can work clean. Right. So sort of scared, laughing, angry, and sad. Gonna draw this character without the bonnet. Probably always draw the character without the bonnet first, and then add the bonnet. So, start happy. Kind of want the feathers to be like hands almost. Angry. Gonna lean forward here. When I get done with these, I'm going to refine them obviously, but I do this with every character. You know, the original designs for these characters I was doing long before I started the comic. It was actually working on the designs for the characters that kind of made me want to do the comic ultimately. You know, I'm like, God, I love these characters so much, and I said, okay, well, I guess it's time to start with the comic, and that was back in 2022, I think. I started it as like a page a week kind of comic for my newsletter subscribers. Never thought it would ever be published by Image for sure. But when I do a design like this for a character, once I start integrating them into a narrative, it's a good idea to have like not model sheets so to speak, but like expression sheets so that you know that you can draw them with different, you know, in different moods. What was the last one I was going to do? Sad. Okay. I have her really kind of put her head back. was faster than I thought it was going to be. I might actually get a little time sketching in that cover. Alright, so now we've got all of these. Actually, hold on one second. Okay. Just looking at my copy of Patrick Levaz, one of my copies, the one that, and just looking at the chapter name, it lists Foolish Owl first. So we'll do that. We'll do it like this. Not that it matters, but. How's everyone doing today? I sent out a new edition of my newsletter. So if you want to subscribe to that, it's free. You can get the link to it on any page of my website, otisframpton.com. Just want to make room for these guys here. There we go. All right. So we'll call that rough. And we'll do a pass on pencils. Hello, Ironic Teachings. Oh, thanks. Yeah, working and doing well. Feeling healthy and productive. Last few weeks, actually. I talked about this yesterday, but it was the quickest turnaround I've ever done on a comic because I got a little backed up working on issues 1 through 3. So issue 4 was just like a cram to get it done, and it's so weird because it's probably my favorite issue since issue 1. And once I finish issue 5, it'll be a little bit of a sort of not a break, but I'll be able to kind of scale back on how much I have to do each day for the comic, and then I'll be able to get back to working on Oddly Normal and other things. Wait a minute. There. And, all right. Trying to look at my own designs. Kind of want her to be a little cross-eyed. Make sure that the eyes are big because she's an owl. And then after I do this, I'll do pass on the bonnet she's wearing. Let's figure out what I'm doing here. True. I went too far in this. There. thank you, Meantime Creation. Much appreciated. Oh, here's a fun one. The classic angry owl look. Oops, let's get it right. And then, last but not least, sad. Yeah, overly dramatic. Fretting hands, so to speak. All right. Now let's do the donkey. Down for every angle. And sometimes I get in trouble with my designs. Because really, when I'm designing them for, like, just, standing up, 3/4 kind of view. That's not right. Let's do this right. I don't think I've given him enough neck. Alright. Those big donkey teeth. Okay. Should I give him a couple of teeth sticking out here? Oh, I gotta go in and add his glasses. I can't forget the glasses. I don't think the ears look right. Yeah, his. Oh, I know what I'm. I need to make sure they don't. There we go. I don't make his face look too scrunched. Gotta make room for those. For that long nose, or he looks like that bat. Which he does right now. So let's fix this right now. Make sure there's enough room. That's better. And that's it. Still doesn't look right to me here. And part of it is the nose is wrong. Alright, now I'm going to go in and let's give him some room here. Let me just finish this and I'll get to the chat. I noticed some people talking. Man, I'm still not happy with shorten his face too much. All right, let's see. I'm curious. This Account of Teachings on Instagram asks, I'm curious, is there anything in particular you listen to while drawing, or do you prefer silence? When I live stream, I listen to music because I need to sort of have, be able to think and talk. But usually when I'm drawing, I listen to audiobooks, TV shows, documentaries, information, because drawing is so mindless to me. I get in kind of a trance, and I need to feel the other side of my brain. When I'm writing, I can't listen to anything but like music with no words. Usually I listen to something called focus music. Lots of YouTube videos about that. But yeah, I can't really do music when I'm drawing it because it just makes me zone out. So I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna take these guys and shrink him down a little bit, give him a little bit more room, because I think these bonnets are gonna take up more room than I thought. Yeah, screwed that up. Okay. All right. And I'm drawing on a layer over this. Just trying to get the shape down. Remember what I was thinking when I was originally designing this. Slave to that placement. There we go. Stuff like this is really helpful because it makes me realize that sometimes I need to sort of break with reality and have like her eyebrows come out, so at least I can show those eyebrows. Now add the glasses. One thing I can do is sort of have the bonnet and the glasses help with the attitude. So if I square this off a little bit, she looks a little bit more angry. When it's really kind of round, she'll be happier. Maybe make it a little more angular for this one, you know what I mean? So the glasses will come down a little bit here when he's in distress, whereas here they'll be sort of straight across. And this one maybe just slightly bent, like a professor or a senator. This one very, very bent. I think I need to. There. Okay. I think that I want to make sure I don't do that. I like that the even though they're bent, I think having them sort of a very specific shape is the best way to go. Okay. I'm just going to merge these. And we'll just do one more pass. Just to sort of, and I'll grab my inking brush. Yeah, better than my car catching on fire, that's for sure. That was a long time ago. Boy. All right, what time is it? You know what? Maybe I'll maybe I won't do another pass on this. Maybe I'll jump right into the cover. But let me just paste this into my reference. Reference file. There we go. So here's the basic idea. Let's come down here. So the expression that I have here is actually not far from, you know, the original concept, but sorry, I just heard something. I think someone just delivered something to my house. So, but doing those these sketches is helpful, obviously, because you know I can look back at them and reference them when I actually get into the comic, and they're making different expressions. But for here, it looks like, oops, let's switch there. Sure I'm giving enough room for its glasses. I gotta make sure that I'm keeping that long nose. There, I like that. They kind of go up when he's smiling. The idea here is that they're greeting, they're greeting the main characters. Need to make her a little smaller, or she's going to get cut off. Also, I think there. Check my trim lines. Yes, that's within. There we go. I need to adjust her a little bit though. Alright, I pictured him kind of in like a circular desk. Don't know why, but I pictured him sitting behind sort of a... If I can fit it in, I want to have like maybe a little placard there. And then maybe a little bell. inkwell maybe. And probably have to reduce the size here. I think I was close to the trim lines. Yeah, actually, that's the trim line. That's where it'll be cut off. Always got to keep that in mind. But this border here is the sort of save area. And I think I'm gonna have a bookcase here. I wasn't sure what I want to have up there. I might need to read the chapter again to kind of decide what I want up there, but it'll be something. Let's sort of a cabinet down here, and 1, 2, 3 book. Some books there. For now, let's just put some more books with some bookshelf or bookends. And then she's got her perch. I haven't designed the interior of their like little house, but I kind of thought maybe of having like little perches for her all over, maybe attached to the walls or something. I haven't decided yet, but definitely want to have her moving around. Otherwise, the scene with them will be really static. So. And then let's see. Get another small bookshelf in here. Actually stayed within the trim lines, but I think I can do better. Maybe I had it better before. Anyway, I guess I had it better before. Yeah. So I also gotta account for things like oops, what are we doing? I'll do a temporary thing. They got the little number and price box, and then some credits here for me and my colorist. I don't like that dead space, but it is what it is. I'll drag this down here. Just gotta check something in the book, because I know that there's some sort of text. It's 91. Guys don't keep public advisors. Yeah, I can probably fit that in there. There's something here. Now I'm just tweaking leave it where it is. Just tweaking some things. I think I want to have his arm a little bigger. All right. I think I'm going to call that penciled. Yeah, it took me exactly an hour. All right. Well, that was fun. So when I'm making comics, I basically when I'm making my calendar for what I do each day, I basically break it down by process. I can do 2 to 3 processes on a normal day. Some days if I'm crunching, I can do up to like 6 processes a day, and a process is pencils, inks, or colors. I don't count lettering because I usually at least do the basic text while I'm laying out pages, so the text is already there. I just need to do the balloons, and the balloons can be done really quickly, so I don't count that anyway. I just knocked out a process basically because I think that I can ink over this pretty easily. All right, well, that's it for today. Just a reminder, tomorrow, issue 3 of Patchwork Girl of Oz comes out. It looks just like this. I already got my copies, and they look like this. Can't really see them, I know. But they look pretty good. Printing for Image Comics is, it's gotten better over the years, for sure. My experience with Oddly Normal is they printed a little bit dark, and the colors were just a little off. It wasn't a big deal. Nobody else would have noticed, but to me, it just was like, it's printing a little dark. But the printing's been great. I love the way that the comics are turning out. So, anyway, it's come out tomorrow. Please pick up a copy. Really appreciate it. And then stream to, and I'll see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central.